Day 1 of 10 of the soccer challenge. Who started that? I don't know. Dumbest trade in women's professional soccer history. And I have merchandise now. National Women's Soccer League announces return with a 25-game tournament. Bunch of universities making cuts as of today. And I think that's it. I don't know. But I got to do this on a one-take podcast. And first up, we have this day 1 of 10 soccer challenges. So I was nominated by Sasha Hunter. And I don't know who starts these things, and then everyone gets all excited about it. I don't like them, and I'm going to have a hard time even sharing them. So you see the thing on Facebook, it says, I was nominated by so-and-so. Every day I will select an image from a day in the life of soccer that had an impact on me or been a memorable moment and post it without a single explanation. Then nominate someone to take the challenge. That's 10 days, 10 photos, 10 nominations, and 0 explanation. Today I nominate. No, I will not. I will not do that, Sasha Hunter. But on my podcast, I will show you a picture of this. This is my own thing, and I will explain it. So this is me with my daughter Dakota on my shoulder as I'm taking her out to her first professional soccer game to watch Daddy play. And actually took her through the fire and stuff they had at the Madhouse in McDowell. But yeah, there's a day 1. And I don't know if I'll do day 2. And I will explain it. I'm not going to follow these stupid guidelines and rules. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. So the dumbest trade in history, in women's professional soccer history, it's a very easy one. That would be Jessica McDonald. Jessica McDonald was traded by the Portland Thorns to the Houston Dash, and it was one of the worst trades in history. She was the leading goal scorer for the Portland Thorns, broke the single-season scoring record, and they traded her in the offseason. Why? Everyone knows Jessica is the best teammate, doesn't care about goals. She just wants her team to be successful. She's always leading the team in assists. She does everything possible to make sure the team wins. And she's, that scrappy player that puts all the balls away in the 6-yard box. She's made them pay repeatedly. I don't know how many goals she scored on the Thorns, but game-winning assists, game-winning goals, knock them out of playoffs, winning championships ever since she was traded. It's probably the best thing that happened to Jessica McDonald by getting out of that situation where it was very problematic, and the Thorns really screwed that one up. So that's my opinion, and that opinion is fact. I have merchandise now. So you can actually go to coachcameron.com and go to the store, and trying to figure out how to access the store. But you can get socks. What are those? Leggings, T-shirts, many colors, mugs. You can get any of this stuff. So if you want to help contribute to this podcast and you want me to exist, because this podcast costs me way too much money, you can buy merchandise at coachcameron.com. Go to the store and get it today. I already ordered all my stuff today, and I'll have it coming in hopefully soon. So anyways, help me out, and I'll help you out by providing better content. The Women's Professional Soccer League, finally, as I begged to please be first, they're going to be first. This is from CBS, from the Boston Network. The National Women's Soccer League will become the first U.S. sports league to resume play in 2020. They had to do this, by the way. They had to be first. They had to take the risk, and that's how you get paid more. We're all going to pay attention to this. It's very important. They're announcing it's planned for the new season on Wednesday, which is today. That new season will be in form of a 25-game tournament for the Challenge Cup. The tournament is set to get underway on June 27th with all 9 NWSL teams playing 4 games to determine seeding. The top 8 teams will then advance to the quarterfinal knockout round. As our country begins to safely reopen and adjust. And now, okay, so there's a lot of stuff going on about Scottsdale, Arizona, where they have all this video of people going crazy, and I guess Floyd Mayweather was there, throwing money out or whatever, and everyone's throwing a fit. Oh, how dare they not keep social distancing and all this stuff? Emily, do we want to know if this virus is real or not? Or don't we want to know if it's going to spread like everyone thinks it's going to spread and kill us all? What better way to find out by letting a bunch of young people go nuts in Scottsdale to be our guinea pigs? Stop complaining. Let them do it. Oh, they're going to affect me. No, they're not. Just wear your mask, right? It'll protect you. Even though we know it doesn't protect you, but they say it does. But then sometimes they say it doesn't. Doctors are conflicted. Fauci gives us this different information every day. It's like, oh, masks cannot help you. It's only like that N95 mask that really can help, and it still doesn't prevent every droplet because it only can stop a certain amount of droplets. We're given so much misinformation from our government and our media. What do they expect? Yeah, they're going to go nuts. There is no social distancing. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. And then we'll know. And then someone will post something on Facebook and it'll go viral, and then we won't know again. Anyways, I don't really know how I got on that subject, but the NWSL commissioner Lisa Baird said in a statement recording Wednesday announcement, "This is an exciting month-long tournament. We'll showcase our league's talented players and provide our fans the type of world-class entertainment they've come to expect from the NWSL." Well, it goes on to say, no fans will be allowed at any of the games. Why? Why can't we go? None? Zero? This is overkill. Let us in. Let us in. And you can't. It's so frustrating. Can we just go in and wear masks? Because the masks are going to save us, right? Or wait, the masks don't help. I don't know. No one knows. I don't know why. Why can't we go with masks and gloves? We'll put gloves and mask on. Go watch the games. No fans will be allowed at the games, with the league implementing COVID-19 testing measures. By the way, these testing measures are guesses. They don't know what they're doing because this is new to everybody. Those traveling to Utah will be tested weekly during the preseason, with another test required 48 hours before the day of travel to Utah. If a player or staff member tests positive, they will be immediately isolated from the team and placed into quarantine in their own living quarters. No details about testing about tournament. Tournament will be released other than it'll be consistent testing. Whatever. We're going to test them because they're going to infect Utah. Just so frustrating. So, do they got a TV deal? I don't have anything on a TV deal. Where is it? I don't know. So at least they're playing, and hopefully it's on a network, and we can all watch it play. But they're going to play. Don't know how we're going to watch it. Is it Lifetime or something? I don't know. In horrible news, we have a men's soccer team getting cut. So, Appalachian State's dropping men's soccer, tennis, and indoor track and field. They became the second Division I school to discontinue men's soccer program. The school announced the cuts on Tuesday with this immediate effect. Why didn't they cut baseball? I'm wearing my baseball shirt. Why didn't they cut baseball? It's more expensive to run baseball. And the Title IX would keep things together. I know why. Because the baseball coach has good relationships with administration. That's very important. You gotta know people. This is a very difficult day for the entire App family. Director of Athletics Doug Gillen said in a statement, "Our mission is to guide and support our student athletes in their quest for excellence in academic, athletic, and socially." After a careful and long, thoughtful review, we will determine that we will no longer sustain 20 programs offering in a fiscal responsible manner. You were not fiscally smart years leading up to this, by the way. Since the move to FBS, App State has sponsored the most sports in the Sun Belt and among the most in the group of 5. So what you're doing is okay. This will bring us in line with most of our peer institutions. We appreciate everyone who has supported the Mountaineers programs over the years, including current and former coaches. Your legacy is important to us, whatever. The men's soccer program has a storied history in the college soccer landscape. Thompson Usain holds the NCAA Division I men's soccer record for goals in a season, bagging 46 during the 1980 campaign. His 109 goals. No one cares. We don't want to hear all this stuff. We just want to see what measures they're going to take to bring it back. So they're hopeful that this will sustain the rest of them, but more cuts are coming. This is just nuts. NAU. Down the road from us, Phoenix, Arizonans. Protest plan against job cuts at NAU today. A protest is planned today at Flagstaff City Hall over large-scale job cuts and contracts. I hope you're wearing your mask. Non-renewals and NAU related to ongoing budget shortfalls and dropping enrollment worsened by the coronavirus pandemic impact on the economy. Hundreds of non-tenured faculty and lecture positions were reportedly eliminated last week. Some were longtime university employees. NAU President Rita Chang has said university-wide pay cuts and furloughs are planned between 5 to 10%. Chang and her executive team will take a 10% cut. Oh, thank you. They're taking a 10% cut. Salary will be reduced for senior administration. She says she's expected to contracts to be issued this fall to 95% of faculty. Protest organizers say they want NAU to share exactly how many faculty jobs will be cut and how they arrived at that number. Well, that's going to be fun. They also are asking for no semester-only contracts, among other things. The protest is Wednesday, today, from 2 to 3 at Flagstaff City Hall. Should I go? I can still make it. The protests are being asked to wear face masks and observe social distancing guidelines advised by the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. Like, they're not giving us bad information all the time. Like, oh, let's take the elderly out of the hospitals and send them back home and keep them in the elderly care units so they all can die. I mean, we literally committed mass death. I mean, we exterminated so many elderly, the ones that built our country. And what did we do? We locked them up so they could die with COVID-19. We are so stupid. And we're letting them get away with it. We're letting our governors get away with that. You know, everyone's trying to blame Trump. We talked about blame the governors. We elected them to be able to think and make good decisions. And they knew way in advance that who was at risk, the elderly. And we knew where it spread in the elderly care units. And we just let them die. It's disgusting. Anyways, the University Union of NAU has also collected more than 1,100 signatures to a petition called One Thing at a Time, Stop Layoffs at NAU. What are you gonna do? What do you want to do? You guys keep raising tuition and kept spending your money. What do you think was going to happen? It's going to happen throughout the whole country. Universities are going to get gutted like a fish. Gutted like a fish. Because you guys kept raising the prices, spending the money, and you overextended yourselves. Everybody did it. Except junior colleges. And they do it a little differently, but everyone's going to get hammered. Everybody. And it's horrible. Not happy about that. Breaking YSU. Youngstown State University announces $2 million in initial budget cuts, $2 million in operational budget cuts, and the elimination of 22 coaching and administrative positions. In addition, the university has two of its employee unions have agreed to a plan that call for furloughs, resulting in a 10% pay cut and a lack of work layoff of 69 workers, a savings at least $2.8 million, the university said in the news release. Both actions are in response to financial challenges resulting from the coronavirus pandemic. The agreement with the 251-member Association for Classified Employees and the 163-member Association of Professional Administrator Staffs call for all employees in the two unions to take 26 furlough days and 45 ACE employees and 24 APAs employees to be laid off for lack of work areas in universities, and a voluntary reduction force employees to be laid off between June 1st to July 31st. So everyone's getting creative with all these things. It's not good. And it's not good that we lost another university. It's actually pretty sad. But that's all I have for you for today. Excited about women's soccer coming back. But don't forget to go coachcameron.com. Get your socks. Get your leggings if you like leggings, and your t-shirts or your mug. Buy something. I'm not sending you guys ads or anything except me. Anyways, if you like what you hear on these podcasts I give you every day, 5 days a week, buy a mug. Support my cause of staying alive. Anyways, hope you guys have a blessed day, and we'll see you tomorrow.